This is Matt Roush, Technology Editor at WWJ News Radio 950. I'm here today in Kalamazoo at Pfizer with Niall Condon, who's Vice President of Established Products Operation. Neil, glad you could be with me today. Well, this amazing building here, 2 million square feet in total, it's been here since 1948, but there's a lot that's new in it. Why don't we start by talking about that?
Sure. It is an older building, and it's been part of Pharmacia, Upjohn, and Pfizer over that period of time. In the last number of years, 5 years or so, we've invested about $600 million on this site in total, much of it in this facility here and around this facility, to make sure that these operations were set up to meet Pfizer's needs for this year and for the years to come.
This is one of the largest pharmaceutical manufacturing plants anywhere, right?
Well, it's certainly within the Pfizer network. It is the largest manufacturing facility, and in the global network of plants for all companies, it's a very, very large facility, as I said, with 2 million square feet. And beyond that, there's a number of different technologies which makes it unique. We make the API, which is the active pharmaceutical ingredient. We also make the drug product, both in the injectable form and in the liquid and semi-solid form.
Okay. Now, what are some of the products that are made here?
Okay, there's a variety of products, and I think it's key to point out that a number of months ago, Pfizer announced that it was forming into a number of smaller business units. One of those business units is known as Established Products, and we are part of that Established Products division. Now, within that product portfolio are many products that are off patent, and we make many of those products here on this site, from the active ingredient right through to the finished product. A great example is the steroid line of products. We make a product called Solumedrol, which is used widely in a hospital application. It's an injectable product, and it's quite difficult to make. As I said, it's aseptic and made in a clean room type environment. We make that and very similar products in the steroid line here at the site. And
the way that the product is packaged, I know I saw earlier, in a very unique vial. Why don't you talk a little bit about that unique vialing method that you have here?
Yes, we have something here called the Active Vial, which is a two-chamber vial and quite unique in the industry and in the business. But what it does is it provides both the active product and the diluent, which is the material that's used to dilute the product before it's injected, all in one vial and all packaged together, which makes it easier for the physician or caregiver to administer that product.
And that product is often used in a, if not emergency, then an urgent care setting,
yeah,
right? So that's important.
It's used in a critical care setting quite often, where you need speed and flexibility to move quickly and provide the product to the patient.
Mm-hmm. And when you talk about investing, all those hundreds of millions of dollars here in this facility, what were some of the things that had to be done to bring it up to sort of modern standards?
Well, what we've done is we've invested in a variety of ways around the site. First of all, we wanted to create a site that was right sized for the business we're involved in. So we've taken out some buildings and also built some new buildings. So for example, in this building here in particular, we've just finished a new aseptic processing area. That project was just over $100 million. It is now almost operational. We're in the commissioning phase, and it will come online in 2010. It's about a 3-year project to bring a facility of that nature online, and we started about 2 years ago and bring it online sometime next year. In addition, I should also mention that even though we're an established products business, about 25% of what we do is also supporting our animal health business, and that's a big activity for us here in Kalamazoo. As you know, Kalamazoo is the world center of our veterinary medicine research operation.
Right.
And we work very closely with that team to bring products to market. A great example is the facility we built just in the past 2 years to manufacture a product called Convenia, which has just been launched. It too is an aseptic product made under clean room type conditions, and that investment was about $36 million.
And that's a veterinary antibiotic, I believe?
That is correct.
Okay. Now, roughly how many people work in this whole complex here?
Yeah, overall on the campus there's around 2,500 people supporting PGM, both the manufacturing operation and our global operations from this site here.
And the skill level of the workers here must be very high.
One of the reasons we do well with what we do is that there's a long tradition of manufacturing here in Kalamazoo and here on the Kalamazoo site. So manufacturing these hard-to-make products is something that we've learned over the years and become very good at. And I think it's a testimony to the quality of the workforce here that we continue to do that without fail and consistently day in and day out.
Thank you, Niall Condon, Vice President of Established Products Operations here at Pfizer. This is Matt Roush, WWJ News Radio 950.